Amazing combat. Combat is the god tier. It's better than Elden Ring Sekiro. Uh, Music is also good. Also good. Like the intro music when you launch the game is super good to hear. What else is there? Bosses are fair. Till DLC. Uh, Lubu was amazing. I still think my favorite fight in the game is Lubu. I just don't like any other bosses that much as I like him. Uh, Amazing combat music is good. Graphics is also good. Graphics also. Game is fun. Then Sekiro and Elden Ring. What else I can talk about? Uh, Amazing combat. Boy, music is good. Bosses are fair and fun. Build together. Game is responsive and fast. And it runs like butter too. Automation is really good on Mulan. Elden Ring? I played Elden Ring. Radon does a freaking giga heavenly attack and then my FPS dipped to 25. Like, game is responsive and fast. Yeah, they just uh, uh, took the L and then made us the players compile the shaders at the start of the game, which is a good thing. So it doesn't you don't have any troubles with stutter whatsoever. Game never stuttered once. It played like butter, dude. You know, the game like it was amazingly smoother. I was surprised by how smooth it ran. Uh Game runs like better, responsive combat, parry is god tier. Uh, Transmog. Oh yeah, Transmog is cheap and good. Co-op is good. NPCs are good. It's just every mechanic in fucking Elden Ring that I fucking hated. This game have it better. I fucking hated the parry because it's dog shit. This game has a better parry. I fucking hated the NPCs in Elden Ring, and then this game has NPCs and you can summon two of them at the same time. There is that one thing you have to use that cup, and then you can improve their what do you call it? The bond, and then they will give you the armor set, which is the best in the game. You know, like some of the mechanics in the games are really good. Like you can use that element. I'm gonna put everything. The elements in the game you can use that to mitigate almost a mechanic of the boss completely. Like that mechanic doesn't do any damage to you. You know, that's so good. That's so cool. You know, when you have a counter, you counter them completely. You know, co-op is good. Uh, co-op is good. NPCs are awesome. I think the revive mechanic, like when you revive them, it should be a little bit faster because you get stuck in that revive animation, but the boss just hits you through it, which is kind of unfortunate, you know. There's counter mechanics, right? I will put that. Yeah, counter mechanics. Counter mechanics are good too. And it doesn't require the Giga Divine gear like Neo in order to play the DLC. That's also a pro. You know, you just run around with the base game armor maxed out, and then you can beat the game, which is nice. In Neo, I could not do that. I literally didn't do any damage to the DLC boss when I reached him. And then I went back and then get the divine gear in order to do damage to him. You know, I did not like that farm. It was obnoxious. You know, and the farm was like the farm cheese dandies was you had to fight Nobunaga and then the ice chick. Man, it was the, my Neo stream is something else. Every boss I just mauled the hell out and raged so hard because I fucking hated every mechanic they do. Nobunaga was kind of good. Okay, he wasn't that bullshit, but once you have to find him in a duo fight, it just becomes bullshit. You know, his counter is good. Transfer is cheap and good. What else is there? Oh yeah, Respecs is free. So you don't feel like fuck you fucked up the build, and then you don't you just worry about the respect. Like in Elden Ring, you have to get those larva together, right? You have to look up a guide in order to figure out where you get the tiara, which is just obnoxious. It's not. It's just a waste of time. In in Oolong, you just go there and then you get the thing you want, and then you are good to go. You know, like that's pretty good. Uh, Morale system is interesting. Between 16, right? Dual source. So many weapon varieties. Guides are good too. It gives you good amount of guide to understand what are the mechanics in the game as well. What else is there? Weapon system, armor system, weight system, revive mechanic. You don't have really a revive mechanic in that. Flag system, carry is got here. What else I can tell? Is there anything I'm missing yet? Sanders, you're still here? Let me know if you find anything I missed. Bosses, too many bosses, I think. Uh, Music system, combat system, story is non-existent. Bad window, yeah. Level designs are pretty decent as well. Hmm, boss mechanics, respect is free to real life. Blacksmith, NPC mechanics, I think, yeah. Oh, it's good. That's pretty much it, right? What other features, I think? You feel like you are the main character. You feel super powerful, and you feel like your actions mean something in the world or something like that, you know? Like, like when you see an enemy, you never be afraid. You will just run at them head in, like a true warrior, not like a little bitch, like in Dark Souls. Every time you see a mob, you will just like you freak up and clench your butt cheeks, right? Not in this game. You just run at them. You know, that's so fun. I just want to run at them like a god. You know, not cower in fear in the corner. So that's the good part. There are like 20 pros I can come up with for this game. And I wasn't even trying. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. What else I can tell? Graphics is good. Level designs are good. Weapon variety is good. Parry is amazing. Deflect is good. There is also a deflect counter. Like when you deflect and then you switch your weapon and then you counter it with a weapon. You know? Oh yeah. Special effects. Like in your armor, you can change it any way you want, which is such a good mechanic. Like I wish I have that mechanic in the fucking MMOs I play. You know? Which is awesome. Like you have set effects and then you have special stats. You extract the stats for cheap and then you can put it in another armor, whichever armor you want, and you will have the set armor of the armor and you will have the special stats. So you can just min max your gear and then go in and then two shot the boss. You know, it's like a true MMO feel, right? Sort of. Like it's just the stat system is super fun as well. Like if you get to learn it, it's just it doesn't take that much time to learn. It's just super understandable. Mechanic cheap doesn't that music dialogues. Voice actor. Every NPC is voice actor, and you can fight them too, right? Not only their voice actor, they can aid you in battle, which is amazing. I love that mechanic. I wish I have a mechanic like that in Monster Hunter. If they had something like that in Monster Hunter, I would have liked that game way better. In any game, like Elden Ring, put a mob there, like an NPC that just sticks around with you all the time. You know, get the get the bitch maiden a freaking sword and make her run with us. You know, make her ride the horse with us like that. That's like the fantasy, dude. Most of the Elden Ring players who play the game are losers. At least stroke their fantasy. Come on. You know, let the maiden ride the horse with you. Wouldn't it be cool? People are already simping for Melina, what's her name? Simping, you make her ride the horse with you. That would be so nice. Like, make the moon queen ride your horse too. You know? Like, have a mechanic, something. Anything in the game. Not a bare bones dog shit. Like, it bare bones as fuck Elden Ring was. Every mechanic is just bare bones compared to this game. It has a bondage system, and then when you bond with them, they will give you their armor. Like, come on, like that's so good. Like that's so intuitive. That's so awesome. You know, like it's so fun. Like you take them with you, and then they help you fight, and then eventually you can cosplay as them. Like, damn, what the fuck? Is Neo 2 has something like that? If it has something like that, I will play that game, man. Do you have a coherent companion system in Neo 2? If you do, I will play it in a heartbeat. Ever played? Hands down. I enjoyed this game way better. Like, it's so fun. I had so much fun playing this game. Straight up. Let's go to the con section. There are some of them. Weapons you want kinda drops less. Uh, weapons you want drops less. Jump is jank. The double jump is jank in the game. The double jump in the game is jank. Okay. Double jump. And then the +9 metals are very rare. You can't get many of them, so you can upgrade many by types of armor, which kind of sucked. I wish they had give me more, you know? Or let us just buy it off the shop. Like, that would be nice, you know? Let the fucking people buy off the shop and then upgrade every armor they want. Like, the blacksmith should just sell the iron ingots. He's a blacksmith. He doesn't have iron? Like, why? Why not? You know? Or make it a boss drop or something. I mean, they kind of did, but it was not enough. They should drop like 10 or something. Uh, DLC boss one shots you. Yeah, DLC bosses would do ridiculously high amount of damage, which made the game unfun. To be fair, this is an offensive to drop less, jump is jank, specifically story. Story was not continuous. Like the story gets like each time you go into another mission, story just resets. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. You just go there. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. I don't know who you are. All I know is I must kill. That's how you feel in the game. That's how you play it. Not continuous. What is it there? Mm, let's see. Let's see. There's no variety. Weapons you are drop less. Bam is jank. Jump is jank. Plus 9 weapons are non-existent. TLC causes too much damage. Story is not. I can't think of any other bullshit I can think of. Speed mechanic. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that in my post section. No stamina bar. Good. You have a spirit bar and it's way more easier to manage. You know. Good. You don't get stagger stunlock to oblivion. Good. Uh, you can buff. I think almost all the elements are available for you, right? Like you can have water, you can have ice, anything you want all the time. There is a bunch of Gamba mechanic, but the Gamba Panda is a scammer. The Gamba Panda is a scammer. I'm gonna put that in the comment section. That and Gamba Panda scams you most of the time. What is this? The cons? Janky, jank, and then that's pretty much it. I can't even think of anything that's bad about this game, dude. Like pretty much every issue you have in the game, you will have a skill or something that completely symbolizes that issue. You know, like it's so good. Oh my god, this game is so good. And what else is there? Yeah, I think people were complaining about the game being super easy and stuff, but I think it's a good thing. Like a game is being easier means many people can play it, and it shows in the Steam charts. Go see the Steam charts. The Wulong Farm and Dynasty sold twice as amount as Neo 2 and Neo 1. Hands, hands down. They got a W. A game that's box price game selling that much. is a W, massive W. I think they're gonna make another game like this. I wish they do. Like it's so good, man. Like the game is every boss doesn't just giga two shot you, which makes the game way more enjoyable and less frustrating. Like when you get two hits, you die. Like fuck off. Like fuck you. I hate that. It's artificial as shit. It's boring mechanic. Like I said, because it's piss easy to do. You can make any boss in any game do that, and then call your game a hard game. You know, this game doesn't really do that till the DLC. In DLC, they can do shot you, but even then, you can have some of the mechanics like they will still two shot you. Never mind what I'm talking about. They will two shot you, but you can just get good and deflect it. You know, that's the thing. In Elden Ring, that's why I think Elden Ring is inferior. Radon will two shot you, but you cannot have a consistent mechanic to deflect that. You know. But in this game, if you are good at the game, you can deflect anything, including a grab. Imagine that. You can deflect a freaking grab in this game, dude. What a W. That just makes the Elden Ring looks like dog shit. Because you can deflect a grab? Count me in. I want to deflect a grab. Gamma Panda is a scammer. What else is there? By far the best Souls like I have played. Period. It plays better than Sekiro. I don't give a fuck what you think. You can play your Sekiro all you want, but this game is hands down better. I think there are like one or two bosses. Like in Sekiro, I liked like two bosses in the game. That felt kind of decent. One of them is Genichiro, and the other one is Sword Saiyan. Every other boss in that game is dog shit. In this game, every boss is pretty good because you don't have to worry about their mechanics being jank or fucked up because they won't do quadrillion damage. You know, that's the problem. This kind of games, the Dark Souls games, any game is not consistent. Consistent. So the jank is way more noticeable when it's way more punishing. Yeah. Gamma Pandas is scammers, score is not continuous because it was too much damage. Mob rarities are kind of fucking abysmal. Story is not there. Level design is not continuous. Levels are not continuous. Level designs are not continuous. I think that's pretty much it. Performance is good. Ran pretty well. There is a glitch. You have to play the game on full screen. It's not that big of a deal, you know. That's pretty much it, I think. Okay, let's go with the TLDR and score. I think I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Because that 1 point minus because they pulled the same bullshit that Asos game did with the Giga two shot bosses, you know? That's the only thing I freaking despised. Best and most fun Souls like I ever played. I want more. Uh oh. Oh, I know what to do. That I want more of this than you. There it is. There is my review. With 27, this is the first time ever. With the 27 pros and with only 8 cons, this is the most fun I ever had in a Souls-like game. Hands down. And I highly recommend playing this game and show your support for this game. And here's the good part. If you have Xbox Game Pass, this game is on Game Pass. So you don't even have to buy it to try it. Play the freaking game. It's awesome. Don't freaking listen to Baldi. He don't know what he is talking about. He just suck at the game and then say that the game is not good. If you are good at this game is amazing. Alright, here's my review of Wulong Fallen Dynasty, one of the greatest games of all time in the Sekiro Souls-like genre. Sekiro and Souls-like genre.